Hi, and welcome to Online EU Training's webcast on the EPSO 2012 Administrator exams. This is Andras Banet speaking here, live from Brussels, and my technical helper is Gabor Mikes, right from Budapest. And hopefully this shows you that we are doing the first step in showing what a truly European company is. We cover basically two main segments of the European Union, but we're broadcasting this live event to not just to the EU, but we are being listened to from the US, from Middle East, and even from Asia, though the time zone differences might prevent some people from taking part. In any case, the recording will be available shortly after the event, and it will be sent to everyone who is listening in today or those who could not participate. Now, the event is going to last 1 hour. This is 6 o'clock Brussels time, and we are going to cover several things, everything related to the EPSO Administrator exams, the largest competition of 2012. Here you can see a few figures, a few numbers about our company. We have quite a significant number of registered users, and we are very proud that hundreds of them are now permanent EU officials. We also have a Facebook page. I encourage you to check it out, and those of you who are following us through Facebook, there is no need for anything additional. Now, we have various services. I will not spend much time on that, just to point out that over 12 million questions have been used from our database. So those who start practicing, they do take it very seriously, and I encourage you, and I will come back to this several times, encourage you to take very seriously the preparation. Now, just to warm up, here you have a little poster that shows that there are many ways to get into the EU institutions, and we hopefully offer you a better one. And this very poster and two others, this is something you will be able to see if you happen to be in Brussels or travel to Brussels in the next 2 weeks. It's a campaign that we're running for 2 weeks as of tomorrow in the Schumann metro station, which is the central hub for anyone who comes to the EU district. So look out for these posters, and if you like them, take a picture, share it on Facebook. Now let's look at today's agenda, which is going to cover the following topics. First and foremost, we'll look at what does it mean that an 85 or 87 position or 85, 87 exams in the European Personal Selection Office interpretation in their context. Then we'll move on to very briefly covering why EU jobs are great, and I don't want to preach to the converted, meaning that I would not spend too much time on why these are great. Most of you are quite familiar with that, and most of you are very convinced that they are great. Nevertheless, I do come across occasionally some lack of information on what an EU job offers and what it does not, so I consider that important just to mention. Number three, the next topic after that will be something very fundamental, very crucial to the exam, to the candidates, meaning who is eligible. What are the formal eligibility criteria that you can take part in one exam or another, because the very last thing you want on earth is to be disqualified based on formal grounds, saying that you may not have the right qualification and EPSO may not allow you to proceed with the exam. Then we will look at something just as important as the eligibility is the language rules, and then the deadlines to submit various documents or various proofs that support your application. This will be followed by again something practical and something very tangible of where the EU jobs are. The vast majority are in Brussels. There is no secret about that, but it does not necessarily mean that if and when you pass the competition, you will be working in Brussels only. Then we will look at something more substantial in terms of the exam itself, which is the procedure. Which are the steps? Which are the exams? A few tips that I can share with you, which we have learned from candidates and ourselves. We have come to realize. I'll be very happy to share that with all of you. And this will easily tie into the main topic of how to pass the exams. And to support the methodology. To support the idea of passing the exams, I'll share with you some useful resources in print and online. And finally, just as importantly, as we promised several times, everyone who stays with us until the end of this event today will be given a special discount offer that we are very happy to provide for you if you'd like to proceed, or if you'd like to get additional training materials on our website. So my suggestion is, let's get rolling. Let's look at the basic concept of 85 and 87. What is the key difference between the two? What do they mean in practice?